Hello and welcome back. Today I will talk about a car accident I recently had here in Japan. And the reason is, it was not my fault, but somehow the insurance company of the other person came back and wanted to give me 10% of the fault. So I will show you now the accident I had. I have a drive recorder. So take a look. So as you can see, I stop at the traffic light, then the traffic light turns green and I start driving and I'm on a road. And this person is on a car park, parking and reversing back. So she stops for a moment and I pass, and in this moment she hits me behind left. And my car, this is the damage. So what happened, we called the police. And the police asked me if I need an ambulance, and yes, I felt it in the neck and at the lower back, but somehow I didn't felt the need to call an ambulance. And I said, no thank you, I don't need one. And what happened is the woman right away said, oh, it was partly also my fault because I should have looked out. And the policeman looked at the damages and he was laughing and said, no, it's clear her fault. So I was not thinking so much about it because I was obviously on the street and she was obviously on the car park, so I didn't see why this could be my fault. So we brought our car to the workshop and we got a rental car, fine. A week later we get a call from the insurance company telling me I have to accept 10% of this, 10% my fault because I was speeding. And I was pretty sure that I was not speeding because I just started at the traffic light. It was red and I slowly accelerated, so no. And we asked for the report to see what the exact reason. And Monday I picked up the report at the insurance company, and what we read was I was not speeding. I was at 29 km/h, and they said, but I had 3 seconds to react to her reversing. And this is absolutely not true because she stopped. It's clearly, you can see how she stopped here. And after that I basically passed her and she hit me, so there was no way. And if you are on the main road, why would you stop for somebody who is reversing out of a car park? And you can see she's reversing the other direction. And obviously you assume, or at least me, I assumed she was then going forward and then look on the street. There was so much space, why would I think she would drive out right away? And anyway, it would be up to me granting her to stop and saying, hey, please come out. So yeah, the problem is we don't have in our insurance package, we have our insurance, third-party insurance, and yeah, we have actually a very expensive package, but we don't have lawyer fee inside, which we now added. It cost us 2,000 yen in a year, and we have to go to arbitrary board to solve this problem, and this will be on the 28th of September, so approximately approximately a month from now. And until then, we have to pay all our repair costs on our own because we cannot agree to it. How this come that the insurance company can do this, I have no idea. I'm not a lawyer or anyone officially advising people for what to do in case of an accident, but look at my accident and you usually don't have this experience. So what I learned from this is calling the police is the right step as we have done it. But the difference between calling an ambulance or not is, if we call an ambulance, the police has to make a detailed report of the accident. And they haven't done it on that day, and they are not involved. Who is at fault? Yeah, I didn't know that. Therefore, the police is out of the picture now, and we have to solve it. And if they don't agree, we have to pay. So you have to call the ambulance. First step is calling the police, 110, and you can ask also for English assistance. Secondly, the police, if they ask you for an ambulance, please call an ambulance. It takes you 2 hours to do all the examination, etc., but it's worth it. And third one is take photographs of everything you can. I took photographs of the driver license of the other person. I don't even know if this person was alone in the car, because this is a scene, you know, you have, whenever you are driving, you see it and you react to it. But I didn't react to it because I just assumed this person will stop. And it was then gone. I saw a person standing at the driver's side of that car on that day when I turned around. But this person later I didn't see. I thought she was living maybe at one of the houses there, and her partner also came out. But as it happened, she was visiting the graveyard because it was Obon. So I don't know who was that person. Anyway, we got later someone who offered to translate from a shop nearby, and she helped. But they immediately said it was basically also my fault. Give me your thoughts on this in the comment section. And yes, I read through it first before I publish, but sometimes they are really mean comments, and especially when I'm traveling, I'm not reading immediately through it, so I don't want them under the movies. But of course, if you have critiques towards me, please write it. I don't have a problem with it. Yeah, let me know what you're thinking or what kind of experience you had in Japan with an accident, because I was a little bit taken. I thought the police are, you know, they're solving so many murders and everything. They're really on top on the game, especially with all the security cameras here in Japan. And here, it totally failed, in my opinion. I have the drive recorder, I can show everything, but still they're arguing this case. And I think it's totally inappropriate. It's so much trouble. That day, I had so much planned. And I went then almost 2 weeks later, or no. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks later, to the hospital to, in case we have to sue, that we have all the records. And the hospital alone takes you 4 hours if you go without be taken by the ambulance. And that day, a whole day was gone because I had to bring my car to the car dealer, and then I had to get my rental car. It was just a whole day gone. Plus, we have an electric car, so we get petrol all 2 months for 4,000 to 5,000 yen. Now we are getting petrol every week for 4,000 to 5,000 yen. I mean, this is so much money. Unbelievable. Yeah, let me know what you think about it. And if you want, follow me on Twitter under Martina Takano. I'm on Instagram as well. And so there are 4 things you have to think about it when you have a car accident. First of all, call the police, 110. Second, take photographs of everything you can see. Third, get an ambulance. And fourth, if you have a car accident report from your own country, print it out and put it in the car, just in case if it's happened, so you have all the details. Because all these things I don't have. I just got an orange little slip, this one here, and that's it. There is the name of the 2 officers who were there and when the accident happened. Everything else is up to you and the other party who drove into your car, and if you agree or don't agree. And if you don't have a lawyer or insurance for that, it can be very costly. Okay, I hope you liked this video, and I see you next Thursday. Bye!